do you find this discussion in the Polish House? What is your key takeaway? What do you think we need to, after this discussion about digital challengers, really focus to make the next step forward?
Yeah, so the thing that really struck me today was the energy. Just the energy in the room, and hearing from folks that have founded companies, hearing from folks that are almost providing the resources for companies. That level of energy was very high, and I've had the great pleasure of being at lots of different panels throughout Davos, and it felt different here. It felt really different. I think the challenge is how you harness that for Poland, and how you make sure that many of the things that we talked about today start to get into the mainstream. Because it's brilliant to have one or two companies that really get it, understand how to make talent successful, understand what it really takes to have that boldness of vision and so on. But getting that into the mainstream, that's a big leap. That's a big leap. But the energy is what struck me.
It is, and I think it shows how important this topic is, how both the founders but also big scale companies are really kind of concerned about the future, because I think the old resources kind of shrunk and we cannot anymore just use the talent. We need much more. So what do you think the big organizations and CEOs should now be thinking about in terms of digital transformation?
I mean, it's a bit like we said on the panel. I'd love to see them have that outrageous aspiration of not just how they improve and digitize their company, but how do they reshape their industry, right? How do they reshape what the fortune of Poland is going to be in this? Because as all the data that we saw at the start says, this is the growth vector, right? This is the growth vector. And in that world, it's really important and incumbent on CEOs to figure out what their role within that is going to be. And I think that's always bigger than just what I can do within my company. So I hope it triggers some form of that.